Hey guys, welcome to my review of Need for Speed Most Wanted. So when you're thrown into the city of Fairhaven, you're greeted by a wonderfully structured and wonderfully detailed map. Pretty much it's a gigantic open world for you and your friends to enjoy in multiplayer or you to enjoy in single player. Now, the developers Criterion, they did a wonderful job with it. I give the detail of the map 10 out of 10. The structure's phenomenal. When you pretty much exit a tunnel, the light is blinding you, then you get used to it. When you're driving on a dirt road, grass and mud and dirt flings up into your windshield. Also, when you drive underground, the static on your sat nav, pretty much you lose signal, it looks like, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. That's actually just how it would probably work in real life, you know. The static and signal on your sat nav would, decrease. So they really introduced more lifelike qualities to the game, and the details of the crashes are actually phenomenal as well. Now, the crashes, when you crash into stuff, the car kind of crumples, the metal, bends and dents and crumples off, and the glass actually shatters. In some instances, when I crashed my car, yes, hard to believe I crashed my car. But when you crash a car, the glass in the back or the sides or anything like that actually shows that it breaks, and you don't have a rear windshield anymore. Also, if you roll the car, you can notice that the side mirrors are actually dangling off and actually can be torn off. So that's actually really incredible for the detail of the cars actually too. So they really did a great job designing the entire structure of the game, the entire detail of the game. Now, for races, in my experience, when you start a race, you don't start from a start line anymore. You just start thrown into the race. You have certain kinds of races as well. You have just regular lap races. You have speed races where you have to go a certain distance. And also, you have other races where the cops are involved. You have to go the entire distance without being, either busted by the cops or, losing. So when you're racing, you can earn speed points. You can actually earn speed points through the entire game, by running through speed cameras, breaking billboards, doing drifts, just unlocking different features on your cars as well, such as you can actually have burn nitrous, which is a feature in the game. There are two different nitrous features. There's power shot nitrous and burn nitrous. When you unlock burn nitrous pro, you actually get speed points. So unlocking and upgrading your parts is actually part of it as well. Now, running through speed cameras, you also get points, as well as doing races and completing races, you get points. Also, you also get speed points for beating your personal best in your races. So if you want to go back and redo a race, you can actually, if you beat your time or you beat, the position that you were in, you get an extra bonus speed points for that. Now, the ambush part, where the cops get involved, they just try to run you off the road. As your wanted level increases, they do more stuff. They introduce SUVs, and they introduce faster cars to run you off the road. They also have spike strips, but to counteract the spike strips, you also have reinflating tires, which is also a nice feature to have on your car. Now, the change features on your car, you have a thing called Easy Drive, which is a quick access menu in the game to just change and customize your car. You can actually go find races, you can set the races, so if you've already completed a race, you can also jump to the race. That way you don't have to drive all the way over to the race, you can just go ahead and start the race like that. Races are also introduced by introductory scenes, and also the most wanted races are introduced by the wonderfully detailed introductory scenes. Now, the city of Fairhaven, it's really big. It's wonderfully built, open road. You can go underground, go above ground, go in highways, roads, back roads, everything like that. And also, there are 41 cars given to you from the start. You can find them in back alleyways, on rooftops, underground, in buildings, or pretty much just out in the open, just waiting to be found. Now, in my opinion, the starting cars, they shouldn't have gave you something like the Lamborghini Gallardo. They shouldn't have given you that from the basic start. Now, my opinion, I believe that they should have allowed you to, as you increase your speed points, yes, you do unlock most wanted races, which allows you to take on the most wanted cars, which are the fastest and the best cars in the game, in my opinion. So you have the Bugatti, which is a most wanted car. You have the Lexus LFA, everything like that. That just makes it, you have to earn your right to face those cars. You have to earn the right to actually beat and win those cars. Now, for things like Lamborghini Gallardo, the GTR by Nissan, the Mustang Boss, it's just, You know, you have to find the cars. That's it. When you find the cars, you're greeted with stock parts. So to increase the stock parts, you have to basically go through a variety of races. Now, if you win first place, you get all the basic customizable options that they give you for winning the race. If you come in second, you get one of them. Come in third, you just get speed points. Come in any other position, you don't get anything. That's you lost. But also the cops, they play a great role in this game. If you go speeding past the cop, they'll automatically come after you. The best way to hide from the cops is to either outrun them by just driving straight into the horizon, or also just going under a bridge and hiding from them. If you get out of their line of sight, they won't be able to find you, and then your wanted level will decrease, and then you enter something called a cooldown, which basically is just a fancy way of saying you're evading the cops. And then your wanted level will decrease. You have 6 different variety of wanted levels. As you build up the wanted level, the more harder it is to lose them, as well as the more they will try to catch you. So let's talk about the most wanted list. The more speed points you have, the more you'll climb up on the most wanted list. So if you have a low speed points, the lower you are on that most wanted list. There are 10 most wanted racers. To earn their right, you have to earn speed points, and also to earn their car, you have to actually beat them in the race and also crash their car, pretty much shut them down, and then you win their car. That's pretty much it. Now, in my opinion, the most wanted list is the best thing they have done to the game. It gives you something to strive for, to be the best, to be the most wanted in this game. So multiplayer, let's go and talk about that. So you can actually do a drive around private version of the city with your friends, such as smashing into each other, or you can actually run some set lists that have races, challenges, you know, like biggest jump, longest drift, etc. It's a lot of fun, also with the main game. And also, if you don't like multiplayer, the Criterion has put together in the game a way of saying, you know, here's what your friends have done in the game, such as billboards. So it'll carry the face of your friend who bursts through it at the higher speed, for instance. So it's subtle, but it's very effective, and I think it's actually phenomenal that they did it that way. It makes me like the game even more. It makes me like, hey, my friend did this. I need to beat him. I need to get better than him. And also, you can also play with them online together and see who is better. You know, I mean, that's a win-win for me. So let's go ahead and give this verdict. In my opinion, this game is a 9 out of 10. The structure and the detail of the game is absolutely phenomenal. The racing is phenomenal. 10 out of 10 racing, 10 out of 10 detail, 10 out of 10 structure. Now, the cops and the computers are a little bit I give them a 9 out of 10. Basically because the cops, they're a little overwhelming at first and everything like that, but you'll get used to it. I mean, it's not, the cops aren't bad. I feel like they could have done the cops a little bit better, as well as the computers who race against you. I feel like they could have done that better, but other than that, it's phenomenal, and I think it is the year's most wonderful racing game, and Need for Speed's all-time best racing game, in my opinion. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for more videos and everything like that. Also, check me out on Facebook. I do updates on there as well. So, thank you guys for watching my review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please comment down below or send me a private message. I'll be able to answer that as best I can. So, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Rad Gamer Chick, Machinima's new partner. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and hopefully you guys will go buy Need for Speed Most Wanted, because I recommend it for PS3 and Xbox 360, because it is a great racing game. If you're not into racing, that's okay. This game is actually developed for people who aren't really into racing games, as well as people who love racing games. So, that's my opinion. This is my review. Thank you guys for watching. Have a fantastic day.